It's a beautiful summer day here in Palmer, Alaska at Hermon Brothers Field, one of the most amazing jaw-dropping views in all the country to watch a baseball game. And everyone in the chat right now should enjoy it because if the Mat-Su Miners have their way, this could be the very last time you get to see it here in this summer of 2024. Welcome inside the Mat-Su Valley for your Mat-Su Miners as they take on the Peninsula Oilers in Game 2 of the first round of the ABL playoffs. Charlie Fellows, as always, the voice of the Miners. Reasons why the Miners got that 3-0 win. The 2-2 into center field, and he has done it again. 4 straight games now. Chase Wilcox has led things off with a single. This time it's the first batter on either side since the Miners are the acting road team. And once again, Mat-Su off to a great start on offense. Oilers, the 0-1. Lined into left field over the glove of the third baseman for a base hit. 1 run comes in. Here comes Scow. He will score. Staying at second is McCausland. A 2-run single for Dom Patrizzi. The Miners are red hot out of the gates.
For a pitch upstairs, you can drive the outfield.
The 2-2 lined up the middle. The second baseman dives forward. He tries to flip onto second. What an incredible defensive play that was. The shortstop Soto flipped it backhand to Dawson to get the force out at second, but a run does score for Mat-Su. That's the important part. 3-0, they lead it. That's the score they won it by last night. It took them all of 1 inning to get back there here today. And indeed the 0-2. That time it's high, well out of the strike zone, and it does get away from Baltz. Runners will advance into scoring position. Hadenbach leaving a lot of his fastballs well above the zone, and so far that has got him in a bit of a jam early on. The 1-2 in the zone. For strike 3. Hadenbach needed that. Robson just nods as he walks off the batter's box. A critical first out. Ferris with 20 runs batted in this season. Swing and a miss. That time he gets him swinging. Another much more massive strikeout gets that critical second out. Now Hadenbach doesn't have to worry about allowing a ball in play. He is so close to escaping this inning with no damage to show for it. All the 2-0 on its way. Fly ball into right. This could get Hadenbach out of it, and it will. Kyle McCausland makes the catch. An excellent Houdini act by Hayden Hadenbach allows 2 base runners straight away. They get into scoring position, but they cannot come home position anymore because they're now up 4-0, as that's a rocket into left field off the bat of Cochran. Going back on it, not making the catch. The diving attempt by the left fielder comes up empty. Into second base, standing up, Ryan Cochran, a leadoff double. The Miners back in business. Third, 1 out. Wilcox with a hit already and make it 2 into left field down for a single. 1 run comes in. Strohmeyer hanging up at third base. A 1-run single for Wilcox. He wasted no time. I was busy setting the scene, but Wilcox was busy authoring it. 4-0 the score. 1-1. Runner goes. On his way to second is Wilcox. The throw by Smith will be offline, and a delayed double steal gets run number 5 in for the Mat-Su Miners. The oldest trick in the book. The Oilers fall forward, and all the way down to third Wilcox is. After the throw gets away from the middle infielders, Mat-Su continues their train of runs. They now have a 5-0 advantage. Still with 1 out. The 2-2 Scow, a high bouncing ball over Tepper, and that is going to roll into center field. That was an interesting hit, but Riker Scow will take it. The single scores Wilcox. It went off the mound and rolled in a slightly different angle, I think, than Petey Soto thought, because it rolled right past his glove and into shallow center field. Scow 2-for-3. He has batted in his first run of these playoffs. The Miners a 6-0 lead, and that is going to be the end of Cam Tepper's day. 2 men on. Number 23 looks at strike 3. Smith goes down 3 Ks in the inning for Hadenbach. He gets into trouble again, but once again is able to navigate out of it. The Oilers still looking for their first run, and they would take that series 2-0 over their Mulcahy Stadium roommates. The pitch from Harrihill is into right field. That's going to drop down for a hit. Rounding second, heading for third is Soto. He will stop there. Into second with a double that time is Cole Dawson, able to leg that out. McCausland took a while to find it in right field. The Oilers, by far the best chance they've had all series long to get a run on the board against Ryan Harrihill. 1-1 from the Nebraska Cornhusker. High bouncing ball. Cochran will field it again. The run will score, but on to first it goes. A sacrifice ground out gets the Oilers on the board as Petey Soto crosses home plate. Their first run of this series to make it 6-1. But Harrihill's not thinking about that, though. He's thinking about this payoff pitch for the playoff series win. Runner goes, swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts in the bottom of the 9th. Ryan Harrihill gets the save and wins the playoff series for Mat-Su for the 4th straight season. They are one of the final two teams left standing in the Alaska Baseball League. 6-1 your final. Matsu was the acting road team, but it didn't matter. Here at Hermon Brothers Field, between these two teams, the season series finishes Miners 7 and Oilers none. Matsu will advance to play the Anchorage Bucks in a best-of-3 series with the first game starting on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Alaska Daylight Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That might be late for some of you, but we implore you to tune in.